just like he said. The bank was locked when he got here this morning. Nothing disturbed, but the vault was cleaned out.
That means we've got nothing to work on.
Inspector.
Thank heavens you're here.
Well, naturally, when we received the news.
Inspector, oh, Trudy, this is going to be a tough one, I'm afraid, even for you. During the night, somebody broke in here and cleaned out the vault. The burglar alarm went off all right, but nobody even bothered to report it.
Let me think. If you ask me...
Quiet! Trudy's thinking.
I'm sorry.
It's getting clearer now. Ooh, I got it. They got him dressed as firemen.
As firemen?
Inspector, let me explain about Tootie. His imagination sometimes...
Look, here's the night watchman. We just woke him up.
Well, what is it?
Witnesses say that the burglar alarm went off all right last night. Why wasn't it reported?
Oh, that. You see, it went off because it was short-circuited by the fire.
The fire?
No damage. As soon as we let the firemen in, they had it out in 15 minutes.
You let the firemen in?
Yes, sir. But we locked up the bank the second they left.
The second they left, huh? All right, Trudy, come on. What's your analysis?
Well, they pour some gasoline in...
I'm sorry.
They poured some gasoline into the night deposit slot, and then they threw a match in there. Incidentally, you'll find the gasoline can in a broom closet.
See if it's there.
Never mind. If Trudy says it's there, it's there.
Of course. Go on, Gunther.
When the blaze started...
Yes, I'm sorry.
When the blaze started, the crooks, dressed as firemen, got into the banks.
What's wrong?
All the knobs on the TV set are gone. I can't watch Crime Busters.
I know. And you're not going to get these knobs back until we finally put in a full night of study.
But tonight's a great one. It's called The Missing Masterpiece. It's about $1 million art robbery.
Gunther, the only real crime is what's going on with you. You heard the inspector. He said with your natural talent for crime deduction, all it would take is a little study and you can catch those gang of crooks.
You're right. Here I am, frittering away a career just watching TV. Let's study.
Good.
Right after Crime Busters. Give me back those knobs. No! I want to watch Crime Busters. Give me back those knobs!
Okay, boss. I got the museum guard tied up.
Good. Grab that Rembrandt and those 2 Renoirs.
That's genius, the way they got into the museum wearing those guards' uniforms. Yeah. And the way they got a hold of the uniforms, posing as dry cleaners.
Shut up.
Take everything down.
Come on, Francis. Let's keep studying.
4 hours straight is enough for one night. Besides, there's something I've been wanting to watch on TV.
Yeah, what is it?
The Classic Theater's doing something by Shakespeare.
By heaven, I charge thee. Speak.
Who's the guy in the long underwear?
That's Hamlet. Those are tights.
Revenge me. Revenge me.
Who's the old guy in the cheesecloth?
That's Hamlet's father's ghost walking the ramparts of Elsinore Castle.
A ghost? How about that?
Thus was I sleeping. By a brother's hand of life, of crown, of queen at once dispatched.
He's telling Hamlet that he was murdered by his brother, who later married Hamlet's mother so that he could become king of Denmark.
Hey, this cultural stuff is great. And to think that I've been wasting my time watching some silly program about an art museum being robbed.
A Van Gogh, 2 Picassos, and a Renoir. You better find this gang, Inspector, before they steal the Mona Lisa.
Don't worry about it, Commissioner. We're working on it.
Inspector, there have been 3 major crimes in 3 weeks without 1 arrest. You better do something before the citizens call out the Boy Scouts to protect the city.
We'll crack this wide open, Commissioner, just as soon as Tootie gets here.
Tootie? Oh, that's that patrolman you were telling me about.
Yes, sir. Commissioner, he's uncanny the way he analyzes everything. Oh, here he comes.
I got your call, Inspector.
Oh, Tootie. Patrolman Tootie, this is Police Commissioner Fosden.
I've heard a lot about you, Tootie.
Oh, thank you, sir. This is my partner, Francis Muldoon.
How do you do?
Pleasure, sir.
Well, to work. So this is the place where it happened. Excuse me. This is my captain, Captain Block.
Pleasure to meet you, Commissioner. Tootie said it would be all right for me to come along.
Yeah, he takes real good dictation.
You see, we sort of work as a team. I encourage my men.
Yes, Captain. Now, Gunther, this is where it all took place. Tell us, how did they do it? What's the matter, Tootie?
I can't seem to get the right feeling.
Think, Tootie, think. He'll have it in a minute.
It's starting to come to me now.
I told you, go on, Gunther.
First, there's this tall, blonde guy in black tights.
Send out a dragnet. I want every tall blonde in black tights picked up.
Wait, hold it. It wasn't him that did it. It was his uncle.
His uncle, Tootie.
Yes, his father's ghost told him about it.
Let me talk to him.
Yes, he's tired.
Stop. It's getting clearer. Find the uncle. He did it. Find the uncle. He's easy to spot. He's the king of Denmark.
King of Denmark?
Yeah, you'll find him in a place called Elsinore. Elsinore!
But, Mr. Holland,
Look, you boys are getting big money to write original scripts for Crime Busters. You can't just take real crimes out of the newspapers and dramatize them. We'll be murdered with lawsuits.
what are you talking about?
Stop kidding me. I just happened to be looking through some back issues of these papers. Look at this. Apartment robbed of jewels while couple in Europe. Then you come up with the same plot. And here, a bank robbery by phony firemen. Next, you boys have the same thing on the show.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
Mr. Holland, look at the dates of these crimes.
What do you mean?
All of these crimes took place the day after the program.
Oh, no.
That's right. Some gang has been using our crimes. They watch Crime Busters, and then they do it exactly as we wrote it.
Get me programming. The way the FCC feels about these crime programs, this is all we need. What can I tell them? That we're doing educational TV? Programming, I want you to yank the Crime Busters program scheduled for tonight. Don't argue. Put anything in its place. You find the simplest, most insipid, clean, wholesome show in our film library. What? Good. We're putting on Peter Rabbit.
I wish I'd been there when the great mind almost had the New York Police Department send out a dragnet for the King of Denmark.
You mind? Do you mind? It's all your fault, Francis. If I'd have watched Crime Busters instead of Hamlet.
What do you mean?
I don't know. But after watching Crime Busters, I used to get a feeling that I knew what happened, like that jewel robbery case. The night before, I was watching Ooh, ooh.
What is it?
All those crimes that I solved, they were all on Crime Busters the night before.
You mean some gang has been watching the... Quick, what's it about tonight?
Let's see. Crime Busters, the big warehouse robbery. Come on.
Now, Peter, you be a good little rabbit and don't come into Farmer Brown's barn and steal his cabbages. No, Mommy. Molly Cottontail and I will play right here.
Boss, what's this with the rabbits?
Shut up. Like the paper says, it's a warehouse heist.
Yeah, but the rabbits...
Shut up.
Molly Cottontail, tonight at 12 o'clock, we'll sneak into Farmer Brown's barn. Oh, Peter, you're a bad, bad bunny.
Gunther, what's going on?
It's a warehouse robbery.
But Gunther,
Shh. I'm trying to figure this out. Farmer Brown's barn at 12 o'clock. Ooh. Ooh. Got your call, Captain. What's up?
Well, according to Tootie.
Goody!
Commissioner?
You dragged me over here in the middle of the night to listen to him again?
Commissioner, according to my theory, the gang should show up here exactly at midnight.
Your theory?
Yes, sir. I figured it all out.
Any ghosts involved in this?
Ghosts?
Is the King of Denmark in on it?
No, sir.
Good. What is it?
When Mama Buddy told Peter Rabbit to be a good little bunny and stay out of Farmer Brown's barn, he said he would. But he was a bad little bunny. And he and Molly Cottontail hippity-hopped it down to Farmer Brown's barn to eat his cabbages.
Quiet! You dragged me over here to listen to bedtime stories?
Get him, Ben! Boss! Cops! Quiet, I'll handle this. Quick, get up those steps.
Pull it out, Yogi.
Well, Judy, brilliant.
You got a great man there, Captain.
Thank you.
Oh, Commissioner, I figured out how to catch the King of Denmark. Wait, Commissioner, I found out there's a Hotel Elsinore on East 46th Street. All we have to
There's a holdup in the Bronx. Brooklyn's broken out in fights. There's a traffic jam in Harlem that's backed up to Jackson Heights. There's a scout troop short a child. Cruise ships do, and I go wild. Car 54, where are you? Bronx, broken